Today we will be sharing news about the stars we've lost in the past 24 hours, and as always, we'll also share health updates regarding country music icon Willie Nelson in today's top headlines. Immortal News serves as your daily source for obituary news of individuals who have significantly contributed to society. We carry out our responsibilities with dignity, without exaggeration, and with honesty. To support our work, please hit the like button. It means a lot. Thank you.
Number 10.
Renowned for appearing in close to 200 short films, more than any other actor in Spain, Chema Blasco left a profound impact on the cinematic and theatrical worlds. Born on July 13, 1941, in Vitoria-Gasteiz, Spain, his career was characterized by a deep commitment to nurturing emerging talent and significant contributions to film and theater. Blasco's acting journey began in amateur theater, but it was not until the age of 50 that he transitioned into professional acting, a bold move that led to a fruitful career in both film and television. He became widely recognized after his role in Moncho Armendáriz's Tasio, and was subsequently celebrated for his versatility and depth across various mediums. His filmography includes notable performances in acclaimed films like Vacas, which he often cited as his favorite project. Aside from his prolific work in film, Blasco was a beloved figure in television, making memorable appearances in popular Spanish series such as Cuéntame and Central Hospital. His role in the series Tell Me further endeared him to audiences across Spain, showcasing his ability to connect deeply with viewers. Blasco's dedication extended beyond acting. He was a fervent supporter of Basque cinema, often collaborating with new directors to bring their visions to life. His contributions were not limited to the arts. He was deeply involved in his community, participating in numerous cultural initiatives and campaigns in Vitoria-Gasteiz. Despite his late start in professional acting, Blasco's career was marked by a remarkable capacity to inspire and influence. He was recognized with numerous accolades, including the prestigious Golden Celadon Award, which he received in 2020, a testament to his significant cultural impact. Chema Blasco passed away at the age of 82, after an extensive and influential career. His legacy is cherished not only for his contributions to Spanish cinema and theater, but also for his role as a mentor and community figure. He leaves behind a community that revered him, a family that loved him, and an industry that respected him deeply. Tributes to Chema Blasco. Number 9. Celebrated as a pivotal figure in American tennis and winner of 15 Grand Slam titles, Vic Seixas left an everlasting mark on the sport. Born Elias Victor Seixas Jr. in Pennsylvania, his contributions spanned several decades, defining him as one of tennis's all-time greats. Seixas's tennis career was distinguished by his remarkable achievements, including 2 Grand Slam singles championships, 8 mixed doubles titles, and 5 men's doubles championships. He first captured international attention with his victory at Wimbledon in 1953 and continued to excel by winning the U.S. Nationals the following year. Known for his superb conditioning and enduring athletic ability, Seixas was frequently ranked among the top 10 players in the United States from the 1940s through the 1960s. Beyond the court, Seixas served in the Army Air Forces during World War II and later attended the University of North Carolina, where he was named a Tennis All-American. Initially considering tennis a part-time endeavor, he expected to take over his father's plumbing supply company, but instead pursued a successful career in stockbroking before dedicating himself to tennis, including influential roles as a tennis director at prestigious resorts and clubs. Seixas was also a dedicated educator and author, sharing his insights into tennis through books like Primetime Tennis, Tennis for Players Over 40, co-written with Joel H. Cohen. His later years were spent teaching and mentoring young players, helping to foster a new generation of tennis talent. He passed away at the age of 100, celebrated as the oldest living Grand Slam champion. His legacy extends beyond his tournament victories, through his influence on tennis strategy and training, and his mentorship of younger players. The tennis world and sports community remember Vic Seixas not only for his competitive spirit and accomplishments but also for his contributions to the growth and evolution of tennis. Tributes to Vic Seixas. Number 8. Renowned for empowering workers globally and training thousands to revolutionize their unions, Jane F. McAlevey has left a profound legacy in labor activism. Born on October 12, 1964, in New York City, McAlevey dedicated her life to amplifying working-class power through effective grassroots organizing. She firmly believed that unions led from the bottom up were the most potent forces against economic inequality. Her strategies and teachings, which she detailed in books and numerous articles for publications like The Nation, reshaped modern labor movements both in the United States and abroad. From 1997 to 2008, McAlevey led significant organizing campaigns for the AFL-CIO and the Service Employees International Union, making substantial impacts in various sectors. Beyond her union work, McAlevey's influence extended internationally through her consulting role, where she coached labor groups worldwide on how to energize their bases and combat anti-union tactics effectively. Her work with immigrant rights organizations, tenant groups, and climate activists further demonstrated her commitment to comprehensive social change. McAlevey was not only a strategic organizer but also a magnetic speaker and educator. She led a free, intensive 6-week online course at the Berlin-based Rosa Luxemburg Foundation, which attracted 36,000 participants from 130 countries. Her workshops were translated into multiple languages, underscoring her global influence. Her personal life was as dynamic as her professional one. McAlevey grew up immersed in activism, attending civil rights marches and anti-war protests with her father, who was a local politician and World War II veteran. This early exposure to activism deeply influenced her career and passion for justice. Jane F. McAlevey passed away at the age of 59 in Muir Beach, California, after a battle with multiple myeloma. Despite her illness, she continued to engage in labor issues and educate others until her final days. Her innovative methods and passionate advocacy have left an everlasting mark on the labor movement, inspiring a new generation of organizers and activists. Tributes to Jane F. McAlevey. Number 7. Pino D'Angio, a global disco icon celebrated for his 1980 hit, What's the Idea?, which resonated across international dance floors, has left a profound legacy in the music world. Born on August 14, 1952 in Italy, his vibrant tracks and charismatic performances captivated audiences, selling over 2 million copies of his signature song Alone. Raised between the United States and Canada before returning to Italy, he was inspired by the suave persona and style of Fred Buscaglione. He made his recording debut in 1979, quickly finding success with Is It Free, Excuse Me? This initial triumph was a precursor to What's the Idea?, a track that defined the Italo disco era and established him as a staple in discotheques worldwide. Throughout the 1980s, he continued to release a string of hits including A Messy Concert and Make Me a Sandwich. His versatility was further demonstrated in 1990 with the release of The Age of Love under the moniker Age of Love, in collaboration with producer Bruno Sancioni and featuring vocals by Valérie Honoré. This track marked a significant shift in electronic dance music, influencing the burgeoning trance genre. In addition to his music career, he also made his mark as a television and radio presenter and a writer, diversifying his talents while continuing to engage with his audience. His contributions to music were not just limited to his performances. He composed songs for other artists, including the renowned Italian singer Mina. Later in life, despite battling significant health challenges, he remained active in the industry. His participation in the 2024 Sanremo Music Festival, where he introduced a new version of What's the Idea with the band being KR44, demonstrated his enduring influence and adaptability in the evolving music scene. Pino D'Angio passed away at the age of 71. His innovative spirit and charismatic presence have left an everlasting mark on the music industry, ensuring that his legacy will continue to inspire and entertain future generations. Tributes to Pino D'Angio.
Number 6.
Stanley Moss, an esteemed American poet, publisher, and art dealer, profoundly influenced the literary and art worlds with his insightful writings and commitment to the arts. Born Stanley David Moskowitz on June 21, 1925, in Woodhaven, New York, Moss's journey into the realms of poetry and art was marked by a lifelong dedication to exploring and expressing the complexities of the human condition. Moss's career in literature began in 1949 as an editorial assistant at New Directions, a pivotal starting point that paved the way for his first book of poems, The Wrong Angel, published in 1966. Over the decades, he authored several acclaimed collections, including The Skull of Adam, The Intelligence of Clouds, Asleep in the Garden, and God Breaketh Not All Men's Hearts Alike, new and later collected poems. His works are celebrated for their depth, historical awareness, and keen observation, enriching the American literary landscape. In addition to his literary achievements, Moss contributed significantly as a publisher and editor, founding the Sheep Meadow Press, a nonprofit press devoted to poetry and the art of translation. Through this endeavor, he supported numerous poets and translators, fostering a vibrant community dedicated to the poetic arts. His editorial work included significant projects such as the translation of Cesar Vallejo's Trilce, and collections of essays and poems honoring his contemporaries and friends. Moss's early exposure to European painting and Levantine culture during a family tour of Southern Europe and the Middle East deeply influenced his aesthetic and thematic choices. His poetry often reflected a rich tapestry of cultural references and personal history, making his work both personal and universally resonant. Beyond his professional life, Moss was known for his robust engagement with life, informed by his broad cultural experiences and deep personal reflections. He was married twice and was a devoted father to his son, sharing his love for art and literature. Stanley Moss passed away at a rehabilitation center in New York at the age of 99. His legacy as a poet, publisher, and art connoisseur continues to inspire and influence, ensuring that his impact on the arts will be felt for generations to come. Tributes to Stanley Moss.
Number 5.
Asa Likachenko, celebrated as a distinguished announcer for Soviet Central Television and a cherished figure in broadcasting, left an everlasting mark on the media landscape of the USSR. Born on November 20, 1937 in Moscow, her career began to flourish in 1968 when she became one of the main presenters of the newly launched news program Vremya, enhancing her reputation as a voice of reliability and authority throughout the Soviet era. For over 2 decades, Likachenko's resonant voice and poised demeanor informed and connected millions of viewers across the USSR, guiding them through both daily news and historic events until her retirement in 1993. Her commitment to her profession earned her the titles of Honored Artist of the RSFSR in 1976 and People's Artist of the RSFSR in 1988, recognizing her significant contributions to Soviet arts and media. Beyond her professional achievements, Likachenko was deeply respected for her integrity, and her ability to convey complex news with clarity and composure. In 2011, her lifelong service to broadcasting was honored with the Order of Friendship, acknowledging her extensive influence on the development of domestic broadcasting and her many years of fruitful activity. Likitchenko's educational background included studies at the prestigious Moscow Art Theater School Studio under Pavel Masalsky, and her early acting experiences at the Sevastopol Drama Theater provided her with the skills that would later define her broadcasting style. She was not just a news presenter, but a cultural icon who personified the era's ideal of journalistic excellence. Despite health challenges in her later years, including a significant heart attack in the fall of 2023, Likitchenko remained a beloved figure. Her passing at the age of 86 marks the end of a remarkable chapter in the history of Soviet and Russian media. Aza Likitchenko's legacy as a pioneering news presenter and a stalwart of integrity in journalism continues to inspire broadcasters and journalists. Her contributions to the field have left a lasting impact on how news is presented and perceived in her homeland. Tributes to Aza Likitchenko.
Number 4.
Rodrigo Raineri, renowned for his unparalleled achievements in mountain climbing and being the first Brazilian to summit Mount Everest 3 times, made significant contributions to the adventure sports world. Born in Brazil, Raineri's adventurous spirit and exceptional climbing skills led him to become a prominent figure in the mountaineering community and beyond. Raineri's passion for climbing began at age 19, quickly mastering rock climbing, ice climbing, and high mountain ascents. Throughout his career, he embarked on 6 expeditions to Everest and led 11 expeditions to Aconcagua, successfully reaching the summit 6 times. His notable ascent with Vitor Negrete up the south face of Aconcagua marked a historic achievement, as they were the first Brazilian duo to do so. Raineri also expanded his adventurous pursuits by adding paragliding to his repertoire, notably flying down from the summit of Mont Blanc in 2009. Beyond his athletic endeavors, Raineri was an accomplished entrepreneur and educator. After earning a degree in engineering from Unicamp, he served as a graduate school professor of ecotourism at Senac. Raineri's experiences in extreme environments translated well into his corporate lectures and behavioral training sessions, where he utilized his mountaineering challenges as metaphors for overcoming obstacles in the business world. He co-authored the book, At the Roof of the World, sharing insights and inspiring a wider audience. Tragically, Rodrigo Raineri's life was cut short in a paragliding accident in Pakistan's Gilgit-Baltistan region at the age of 55. This occurred during an expedition to K2, underscoring the inherent risks of adventure sports. His legacy, marked by his pioneering climbs and passion for teaching, continues to inspire climbers and adventurers around the globe. Tributes to Rodrigo Raineri.
Number 3.
Jimmy Hurst, known for his powerful hitting and exceptional play as a right fielder in Major League Baseball and international leagues, has left a lasting legacy in the sport. Born on March 1, 1972, in Detroit, Michigan, Hurst's athletic prowess was evident from an early age, leading him to a professional career that spanned continents and included a notable season with the Detroit Tigers and a successful stint in Japan with the Hiroshima Toyo Carp in 2003. Drafted by the Chicago White Sox in the 12th round of the 1990 amateur draft, Hurst began his professional journey with the Rookie League GCL White Sox in 1991. Over the years, he displayed remarkable consistency and power, culminating in a standout 2002 season with the Newark Bears. During that year, he was named the Atlantic League MVP after hitting .341 with 35 home runs, 100 RBIs, and achieving 150 hits, a testament to his skill and dedication on the field. Beyond his achievements in the United States, Hearst also left a mark internationally, particularly in Japan, where he played for the Hiroshima Toyo Carp. His ability to adapt and excel in different baseball cultures highlighted his versatility and passion for the game. After his last affiliated season in 1999 with the Toronto Blue Jays Triple-A team, the Syracuse Chiefs, Hearst continued to play with independent league teams, including the Fargo-Moorhead Redhawks, until 2008. His long career is remembered not only for his statistical accomplishments, but also for his leadership and ability to inspire teammates and fans alike. Off the field, Hearst was known for his community involvement and philanthropic efforts, often participating in events that helped foster a love of sports among youth. His personal life, filled with the same passion he showed on the field, endeared him to those around him, making his loss deeply felt within the community. Jimmy Hearst passed away after being hospitalized with a brain bleed. He was 52. As we remember his contributions to baseball, his spirit and achievements will undoubtedly continue to influence and inspire future generations. Tributes to Jimmy Hearst.
Number 2.
Mark Levine, renowned as the longest-tenured photographer in the history of the New York Mets, captured the spirit and memorable moments of the team for 35 years. His career, marked by a unique photographic eye and dedication, left an everlasting mark on sports journalism. Levine's contributions to sports photography are well celebrated. Joining the Mets organization, Levine began documenting the team's highs and lows, becoming a beloved figure both within and outside the Mets community. His ability to capture candid moments of intensity, triumph, and the personal side of athletes greatly enriched the Mets' historical archives. His photographs have not only adorned numerous publications, but also helped fans connect more deeply with their favorite players and the game itself. Levine's career highlights include his first day on the job during spring training in 1989, a day made infamous by a fight between teammates Darryl Strawberry and Keith Hernandez. Despite the chaos, Levine's professionalism shone through, setting a standard for the rest of his illustrious career. His work extended beyond the field, capturing poignant moments and the personalities of those involved with the Mets. His impact was felt strongly by colleagues and the Mets community, evidenced by heartfelt tributes from team owners Steve and Alex Cohen, who expressed deep sorrow at his passing, noting his kind heart and exceptional talent in capturing the essence of Mets baseball. Mets public relations legend Jay Horwitz, who hired Levine, and broadcaster Howie Rose also shared their memories, underscoring his professionalism and the joy he brought to his work. His passing marks the end of a remarkable career that transcended mere sports photography, touching the lives of countless fans and colleagues through his artful storytelling and compassionate perspective. The New York Mets and the broader sports community continue to celebrate and honor Mark Levine's legacy, remembering him not just for his images but for the warmth and dedication he brought to his craft. Tributes to Mark Levine. What's trending on the internet? News 1. James Cameron, along with the Hollywood community, is mourning the loss of John Landau, the influential producer behind iconic films like Titanic and Avatar, who passed away at 63. Known for his pivotal role in some of the highest-grossing films ever, Landau's legacy extends beyond the screen to the deep personal impact he had on those around him. Landau died after a courageous 16-month battle with cancer, leaving a void in the cinematic world and in the hearts of his colleagues and friends. In a heartfelt tribute, Cameron described Landau as not just a collaborator, but a brother in arms, emphasizing his balanced leadership style, blending humor with a fierce determination. John gave everyone a sense of purpose and belonging, Cameron stated, underscoring how Landau's leadership was integral to the success of their groundbreaking projects. Zoe Saldana, who starred in Avatar, expressed her deep sorrow on social media, noting Landau's profound influence on her career and personal growth. Disney's Alan Bergman and Weta FX's Joe Lettery also shared their respects, highlighting Landau's visionary approach and his nurturing presence in the industry. Landau's work has redefined visual storytelling, leaving an everlasting mark on film and on those who had the privilege to know him. His memory lives on in the groundbreaking films he helped create and in the community he built, which will continue to honor his legacy. News 2. We are here with a somber update following the recent tragic incident that took the life of Minnesota Vikings rising star Kyrie Jackson at just 24 years old. The devastating car crash in Upper Marlboro, Maryland, not only claimed Kyrie's promising future, but also the lives of his close friends, Anthony Litton Jr. and Isaiah Hazel. Early Saturday morning, a catastrophic event unfolded on Route 4 when a high-speed lane change by another vehicle led to a severe collision. The impact was so intense that it resulted in the Dodge Charger carrying Jackson and his friends being violently thrown off the road, coming to rest only after hitting several trees. This tragic loss has deeply affected our community, and in our previous tribute, we honored Kyrie's vibrant spirit and dedication, both on and off the field. As investigations continue, with indications pointing towards alcohol being a factor, we are reminded of the fragility of life. The Vikings and the wider NFL community continue to mourn, extending support to the families and teammates of those lost. As we all process this profound sadness, let's keep celebrating Kyrie's life, remembering the joy and passion he brought into so many lives. News 3. In a heart-wrenching announcement, former Made in Chelsea star Joshua Patterson revealed the tragic passing of his 3-month-old godson, Archie. The reality TV personality, known for his poignant storyline with Binky Felstead on the E4 series, shared this devastating news on social media, expressing his profound grief. Archie, who was dearly loved and cherished in his short life, tragically died in his sleep on June 17th. His recent cremation and memorial were attended by family and close friends, where Patterson, alongside another godfather, read a poem in a poignant farewell. Patterson, who has since ventured into coaching and authored a book, took some time off to support Archie's parents during this dark time. His closeness with the family intensified his bond with Archie, making the role of godfather deeply meaningful. In his emotional tribute, Patterson reflected on the impact of little Archie's life, vowing to transform his grief into a force for good. He hopes to inspire and support others facing similar struggles, channeling his pain into powerful, positive actions. As the community and fans rally around him, Patterson's touching message reminds us all of the fragility of life and the strength found in togetherness during such sorrowful times. News 4. The football world mourns the loss of Ahmed Rafat, a prominent striker for Modern Future FC and the Egyptian national team, who passed away at the age of 31. Rafat's death follows a challenging 4-month battle after a severe heart attack he suffered during a league match against Al-Ittihad Alexandria on March 11, 2024. After collapsing in the 88th minute of the game, Rafat was urgently placed in intensive care and later fitted with a pacemaker. Despite being discharged a month later to continue his recovery, his health took a grave turn, leading to his untimely death. Modern Future FC confirmed the sorrowful news, highlighting Rafat's courageous fight to overcome his health challenges. The club, alongside countless fans and teammates, expressed deep condolences and remembrance of his spirited contribution to football. Egyptian captain and Liverpool star Mohamed Salah paid homage to his fellow national player, reflecting on Rafat's legacy and extending prayers for his family. Rafat's career included scoring 2 pivotal goals for the national team in 7 appearances, leaving a lasting impact on the sport and those who knew him. News 5. A year removed from a harrowing health ordeal, Madonna has shared an uplifting update on her recovery, marking the anniversary with vibrant 4th of July celebrations. Last year, the pop icon faced a life-threatening bacterial infection that landed her in the ICU, disrupting her scheduled tour and public engagements. However, this July 4th saw a revitalized Madonna, clad in a striking red dress, joyfully participating in festivities. A stark contrast to her condition a year ago. Madonna expressed her gratitude on Instagram, reflecting on her journey from barely being able to hold a sparkler to a full recovery. A year ago today, I had just come home from the hospital. I made a miraculous recovery and had an amazing year. Thank you, God. Life is beautiful, she wrote. The post also hinted at new developments in her personal life, showcasing her closeness with a previously unseen companion during the celebrations. After canceling her Madonna the Celebration tour last year due to her health, the tour kicked off in October 2023 and successfully wrapped up in May. Madonna's recovery has been bolstered by an outpouring of support from fans and a close-knit circle, including her 6 children. The superstar's resilience shines through as she focuses on health and happiness, thankful for every moment of her continued journey. News 6. Country music icon Willie Nelson, age 91, received a standing ovation in his first performance since a health scare, thrilling fans at his annual 4th of July picnic in Camden, New Jersey. After being advised by doctors to take a break from touring, the beloved singer-songwriter made a comeback that resonated deeply with his audience. Dressed in his signature dark denim and cowboy hat, Nelson took the stage to the cheers of a packed crowd at the Freedom Mortgage Pavilion. The Grammy-winning artist serenaded the audience with classics like On the Road Again and Angel Flying Too Close to the Ground, and introduced a new song, The Border, performed live for the first time. His return not only marked a significant personal recovery but also a momentous occasion for fans who had recently missed him during his absence from the Traveling Outlaw Music Festival. Nelson's resilience continues to inspire as he openly shares the importance of a positive outlook on life. I appreciate everything I get and I've been lucky, Nelson reflected in a recent interview. This sentiment resonates with his audience, creating an electrifying exchange of energy that celebrates his enduring spirit and ongoing contribution to music.
Number 1.
John O'Mahony, a prominent figure in both Irish politics and sports, was renowned for his dual achievements as a Gaelic football manager and Fine Gael politician. Born on June 8, 1953 in County Mayo, O'Mahony's impact on Irish culture and society was profound, marked by significant contributions in his varied roles. O'Mahony's sporting career was illustrious, having managed the Mayo Gaelic football team and led the Galway team to 2 All-Ireland Senior Football Championship victories in 1998 and 2001. His strategic acumen also brought success to Leitrim in the 1994 Connaught Senior Football Championship, cementing his status as a respected figure in Gaelic Athletic Association history. His influence in sports extended beyond his coaching, earning him a place as one of the 125 most influential people in GAA history in 2009. Parallel to his sports career, O'Mahony had a notable political career. Elected as a Teach Tadala for the Mayo constituency in 2007, he served diligently until he lost his seat in 2016 due to constituency realignment and internal party competition. Subsequently, he was nominated by Taoiseach Enda Kenny to the 25th Seanad, where he served from 2016 to 2020, focusing on transport, tourism, and sport, areas closely aligned with his background and interests. Throughout his life, O'Mahony was deeply rooted in his community, reflected in his long tenure as an educator at St. Nathan's College in Ballaghaderreen, County Roscommon. His personal life was filled with the richness of a large family, being married to Gerardine Towie and father to 5 daughters, which provided him with a strong foundation of support. John O'Mahony passed away at the age of 71, after a valiant battle with cancer. His death marks the loss of a man who dedicated his life to serving his community through both sport and politics. His legacy is remembered as one of passion, dedication, and influence, leaving a lasting impact on both fields he so loved. Tributes to John O'Mahony. Judy Belushi Pisano, celebrated for her significant contributions to the entertainment industry as an actress, producer, and the steward of John Belushi's legacy, left a lasting impact through her work and dedication.